them.
No, I'm just
Bro,
asking.
they have to
That's
do.
one
They,
player.
they have
Name another one.
What?
Who else is in front of them? So at least one of them will get in then. Cool. Who else?
What?
That's my point.
Yeah, but your comparison doesn't make sense.
It
bro.
does make sense.
You're judging.
Camavinga's
You're-
competition
listen.
right now is two of the greatest midfielders in the game.
Yeah, that's
So
what
obviously he's not gonna be starting
Nobody's
every
disagreeing with you with that. I made a different point, so if you listen, then at least you know what I'm talking about.
Welcome to Fan TV and Chill. It's World Cup time. It's a bit different. It's in winter, but it's still the World Cup, and we're gonna get on with it. It's kicked off, and we are ready. Welcome to the World Cup special. Yeah, you know what? Big shout out to Kenya. Unfortunately, we didn't make it this time. Unfortunately, we didn't make it this time. But
Have you ever
know
made
what?
it? Have you ever made it?
Bro, listen, you man should be at the World Cup.
Have you ever made it?
Should Congo be at the World Cup?
Yeah, of course.
We missed
All
out.
right,
We
close
missed
your
out.
mouth,
Have you ever
boys.
made it?
All right.
We should always
Fam,
be
it's
there.
not about that. I'm
never
not
made it.
I'm not saying here.
You made it, yeah.
Brother, what is that what it's
You
about?
made it.
Is that what it's about?
Have you seen it?
I'm not saying that's what it's about.
No, you ain't seen it.
I'm saying you man should be there.
We should have.
We're
We
big
should
enough.
have.
No, we're big
Yeah,
enough.
I'm
we're
not
big
taking
enough
shots.
country.
We should
I'm
have.
not taking shots at you, man.
I'm
I'm
taking
not saying
shots.
shout out to
Bro,
Congo.
what
I'm
did I
saying
say?
shout out to
I said-
Kenya.
I
You
said-
man should have been there.
Bro, I said
I'm
these
taking
guys when we were
shots.
home.
I've got no problem with Congo. Maybe I'm looking for the Congolese affiliate. You know, it's.
Bro, you have no problem with Congo. We know that. What are you talking about? It's alright. Careful what you're saying, eh? On
But
camera.
anyway, let's get straight to it. So, World Cup has produced some exciting talent: Ronaldo, Owen, Neymar, Mbappe, Sterling.
Big up.
All them,
I don't know why
man.
you laughing.
All them, man. Yeah.
Sterling never
Bro,
done
the kid is
anything.
always balling
Don't
out.
even do that.
What
What you about to say?
What World Cup did he do?
No World Cup, maybe the Euros. You think of the
Yeah.
Euros? Yeah. No, because the last World Cup he was.
No, that's it,
Yeah, no,
Exactly,
you're right.
Sterling
You're
ain't-
thinking of international.
International.
I know what he means.
International.
No,
International
come
team,
on, man.
international
Big
team.
up.
But yeah, let's get straight to it. Wonderkids to look out for at the World Cup. Let's go, Damien. Who are you looking out for?
What was I say? Jude, innit? Jude Bellingham. Obviously, Birmingham's own. I personally thought that he should have played more in the Euros, the last Euros, but maybe it was just a little bit too soon. I don't know. But obviously, in this World Cup, I expect big things from him.
Got a goal already.
We're playing alongside. We're playing alongside. We're playing alongside. Declan Rice.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, right. But yeah.
How good do we think how good do we think he can be?
I mean, he can reach the top of the game. He's got all the attributes. He's 6'2", 19 years old, can put himself about physically, so that part of the game is calm. But he's got tech. You've seen what he done against Man City in the Champions League. Leadership qualities. This kid's a joke.
Obviously, England, despite England not doing very good at major tournaments, you've had some big ballers in that. Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard. What do we think? And what's the difference between him and those ballers?
I think, for me, he's got all of their attributes, but probably isn't 10 at all of them yet. So you can't say he's a goal scoring midfielder, but probably better than Lampard and Gerrard in terms of dictating play.
I think it's too early to say that.
Better than Gerrard, that's it.
I think it's way too early.
But
That's a big play.
Let's not forget, when we look at Premier League history, Gerrard and Lampard are up there. So those are big heights.
But yeah, for me, that's where I probably see like
Tackle better than Scholes.
Huh?
Tackle better than Scholes.
Brother, everybody can tackle better than goals.
But then obviously, so that's what I just see, like, probably in terms of his game, it probably might be better on that side of things. But on the goal scoring side of things, he'll chip in, but will he be doing what those two are doing on that front? I don't know there. But considering how poor the midfield of England looks in terms of the future at the moment, so it's old school, a good number 8 that can defend and attack at the same time.
He's a box to box, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're gonna make a comparison, he's leaning more towards like your Lampard-ish type of player, no? Like more offensive, he might get you numbers, but how good can he be?
He'd probably be leaning towards more of a Gerrard.
Yeah, I think he leans more to Gerrard than
just like a ball player. Ball play midfielder.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yes, for me, that's where I rate him. But I think rate him. He's sick.
Can he be better than them, man?
He's starting early. So the ceiling's
Only
his.
time could tell.
The ceiling's his. But this World Cup, it's a time for him to really make himself that. He's currently probably rated 100 and something mil, 120 mil probably.
How good is it compared to Wilshere?
Huh?
How good is it compared to Wilshere?
He's better than Wilshere.
What are you saying at this age?
Because
Wilshere was talented at this age, man.
Because I'm saying bullshit here.
Yeah.
Because Wilshere was serious.
Yeah, Wilshere was serious. I don't know. It's harder. It's harder to judge him because I don't see him as much as I've seen Wilshere.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like we'll know more about Jude when he makes that move from Dortmund in terms of how good he is.
To Man United or Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, we've already spoken about Jude Bellingham. I was just more curious to see how he's going to perform in it because he's been linked with us, or he's definitely going to get a big move after this in it or this summer. So yeah,
he's not coming Liverpool.
No, I said whether it comes
He's
to us or
not
not.
He's not coming.
Club talk.
I'm just saying.
Keep it international.
I'm just saying. He's not coming. He's not coming.
I'm taking a break.
He's not coming.
I'm taking a break.
We've got a month off.
Let me finish. He's not coming to be a defensive midfielder in that three. You know what I'm saying? My man actually wants to play football, not just defend. I'm saying.
Anyway, like this is it, innit? I'm curious to see him because I think there's a lot of talks on him, innit? Obviously for what he's doing for Dortmund as well as in the Champions League, but that next step up, the World Cup, is another stage in itself, innit? And yeah, he's been given a chance to play in an England team that their football is never really convincing, innit? And it will be curious to see how, as a quality midfielder, what he adds to that team, innit?
I know who you watching out for.
There's two, but I don't know if you guys are going to mention him. But for me, this kid was playing with Jude in the youth ranks. Baller, Jamal Musiala, fam, for Germany. This kid is a joke.
Is he a starter though for Germany?
That's what they mentioned. Is he actually going to start?
Yeah, he's a starter.
He's actually a starter?
He's a starter. He's a starter. I think he can play number 10, can play number 8, plays number 6. He's played for Hansi Flick already.
What's his position?
Huh?
What's his nailed down position?
Right now he's the number 10 in this season. He's got probably
that's his position at Bayern.
Yeah,
what's
at
his position in Germany?
In the German team?
Yeah.
I don't know, it depends on what Hansi Flick does. Because last season or the season before, Flick was playing him in the number 6 position.
So why'd you pick him? What qualities does he have that will make a difference?
This kid is tenacious, great on the ball, scores goals. I think this season already he's got like a 12 GA. In a Bayern team, you don't come in at.
What's he like? I don't want to diss him. I just want to play devil's advocate. What's he like in the Champions League? Because no disrespect, but it's not hard to get a 12 GA at Bayern.
Yeah, but end of the day, he's what, like 19 as well?
Yeah, but that's still the difference because we're looking at this is the World Cup though.
Yeah, but you guys are forgetting as well. Yes, he this is the World Cup, but international football is different as well. Like
but it's still
different.
the World Cup.
It's
I feel
different.
like
Yeah, but
to shine at the World Cup, it still takes a different caliber of players.
Listen, I'm telling you now. Watch out for Jamal Musiala.
What is his Champions League stats anyway?
I don't know his offhand his Champions League stats.
And the second player?
The other player, obviously, we know about this guy's Champions League pedigree, fam. It's Eduardo Camavinga, bro. This kid is a joke. Get ready for France's midfield has taken a bit of a battering.
Do you think he's going to start for them?
France's midfield has taken a battering, but whether he starts or come on as a sub, this kid is going to make the impact this round, 100%.
Who's better though, him or Tchouaméni?
Tchouaméni's better, but he's older.
How old is Tchouaméni?
22, 23.
And how old is Camavinga?
I think he's 20.
He's 20, he's just turned 20.
Okay.
Like, this kid came into the Rennes team at 17, was balled out, he's gone to Real Madrid, under the stewardship of two of the great
He's been playing
midfielders.
this season?
Yeah.
Starting?
No.
Oh, okay.
But he makes an impact. He starts some games, but he makes an impact. He's basically in line. That Tchouaméni Camavinga double pivot will be the next great midfield partnership. For me, what about the boys, the La Masia boys?
Spanish Storms.
We've got Pedri and Gavi. Everyone's talking about them. Gavi is the Golden Boy winner.
You know, because I already expect that they're gonna be good. Maybe that's what I'm thinking more like.
But is this their chance now? Because obviously they had like okay Euro, like Pedri was standout in the Euros, but Gavi, like if you ain't watching La Liga, is this now their time?
I think I've seen enough in the Euros to kind of almost. I wouldn't be surprised if they went there and like done extremely well in it. And the players that I've selected, I've gone more with like who I feel like might have a big impact, but I'm yet to. I'm almost like trying to judge them more than I don't know if I'm explaining it well. So yeah, I know what to expect with the likes of Pedro and them. I think they
go. For me, it's a bit early on the Pedro and Gavi thing. I'm not too sure.
I think they're too young.
What I would say is I always compare. Well, I think everyone will compare whenever you see two guys playing in midfield for Barca now. You compare them to like Iniesta
and Xavi.
So, but I don't know. The way that they play,
I think they're a bit hyped. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the way for me,
they're gonna be hyped.
Yeah, the way that they play, it's not as pleasing on the eye to me as it was when I see.
Yeah, I think I think Pedri and Gavi, good players. They're tidy. It looks nice, but I don't know if they're it.
Don't forget Iniesta and Xavi were top level in it. Like,
yeah, but like
still,
I know they're young. They play the ball. Like everything looks nice, but we're getting into this stage where because someone can like play a nice 5-yard pass or like puts things and it looks good on the eye, we just automatically think that means they're a top player.
Side note though, when Xavi first came through at Barca, it wasn't the Xavi that you know and love. He wasn't as regarded as he became as later on. So maybe their trajectory is higher right now. So and obviously in the future they could be even better than them. You never know.
But like I said, this is their time. We're not blessed with like unbelievable.
It's hard to be a special talent in it. That's why I brought Wilshere in the picture, because I felt at this age Wilshere was like, you can just see that like it was for his age it was almost exceptional already. But when you look at other players, like you still gotta give them time in it.
Them two, I actually want to see them make a difference for Spain. So I feel obviously they're the future for Spain, and if Spain are gonna progress and continue to be successful, they need them two to work in that Spanish team. And I think at club level they've shown quite a lot of talent, and they've shown their qualities.
So where they got knocked out in the Champions League?
What?
To Europa League football.
Bro, that's not their fault. What, are you expecting them two man to hold up the club?
But we're expecting them two man to then ask us drop an absolute.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not Barcelona and Spain ain't the same team. It's two different teams, different coach.
What, the Barcelona team with Lewandowski in
It's not the same thing. Bro,
Lewandowski.
You're talking about a Barcelona team which is struggling at the moment.
Struggling, they're top of the league.
Bro, it's not the same. So, what, the same team that got knocked out?
They're not struggling though. They're top of the league.
All right, bro. All right. Let's go on. Because you're very good at doing this. Name the last 10 Barcelona games you watched. I'll wait. No, hang on. Let me take a phone call. Yeah, hello. You ready?
Huh?
Okay, calm. That's what I thought.
I saw Barcelona
versus
Osasuna.
Yeah, and you went there, didn't you? You were at the stadium, weren't you?
No.
With your glasses and your cap, scouting or something.
El Clasico and that.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Anyway.
yeah, me and Bills watched that game.
To be fair,
that's fine. Bills come back here. That's one game.
There you go. I'm giving you two. I just gave you two.
Man, just you know what I'm saying.
Two for your head top.
Can't lie. That was last season's still. Sorry. Obama was still.
It's what I mean. Can't take certain man serious, can you?
What do you mean?
Can't
Look,
take certain
I'm
man
asking you a
serious.
question. Look, you literally just said, yeah, Pedri and Gavi, but you're saying it's not their fault. But like, look, we're talking about the World Cup, and you're telling me, oh yeah, what's this person's Champions League? About Musiala's Champions League stats.
But you backed Camavinga, who doesn't even start for Madrid, so like he's not like, you know what I mean? Like, at least they've shown more than Camavinga club level.
What? How?
They have. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Camavinga. Did you not see Camavinga?
There's a difference between being an impact player.
Did you not see Camavinga?
There's a difference between being an impact player.
Who have they got in front of
when you've got Modric?
Who have they got in front of
them?
them? Who have Pedri and Gavi got in front of them?
Don't do that.
What?
Frankie de Jong.
Okay. Who's Camavinga playing with in that midfield? It's a lot. It's hell of a lot easier to
Who
play
have
with
Pedri
Modric.
and Gavi got in front of them?
No, I'm just
Bro,
asking.
they have to
That's
do.
one
They
player.
have
Name,
to,
name another one. Who else is in front of them? So at least one of them will get in then. Cool. Who else?
what?
That's my point.
Yeah, but your comparison doesn't make sense.
It
bro.
does make sense.
You're judging.
Camavinga's
You're-
competition
listen.
right now is two of the greatest midfielders in the game.
Yeah, that's
So
not,
obviously he's not gonna be starting
Nobody's
every week.
disagreeing with you with that. I made a different point, so if you listen, then at least you know what I'm talking about. Innit? I said, yeah, like he's not starting, which we understand why. But like Gavi and Pedro, they start for Barca and they play consistently more. You know what I mean? So
and they've also been an integral part of the Spanish team to qualify for
Exactly.
for the World Cup.
and they did it at the Euros as well. Like you could already see like they were, you know. So there's more expectation on them than there is on Camavinga.
All right, so I would just like to mention before we finish, all our Wonderkids have been verified by the Home Office. None of them have actually been brought for the countries. You know what's going on there. But as usual, if you don't agree with our... What are you doing that for?
Yeah, go on.
Bro, it's a joke. There's nothing wrong with that joke.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean?
Do your thing, fam.
Yeah, do you think?
But as usual, thank you for watching. If you don't agree with any of our comments, let us know. Remember, subscribe on the Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.